So who of you in the room knows TeamViewer? Oh, quite a lot, so thank you. So when we prepared for the event this week, my team sent out a Twitter note last week to tell the community, hey, I'm there and NOAH conference is happening. And unfortunately, about 15 minutes after we sent the tweet, we had an attack on our web services, which is not good, but I didn't want to spare you or hold back some of the comments, so actually one of the more funny comments we received on Twitter. There were some less funny comments, but on a serious note, companies like ours who do have a large user base, and I will tell you how large the user base is, are unfortunately under attack, and so it's really the core of our business as well, to be as secure as possible and really to prevent going offline as much as possible. And this is something that's really core to us. So what is TeamViewer doing? So we want to connect everyone and everything, and we do this across platforms. And what are we exactly doing there? We have 4 categories of businesses that we're in. So we are a software company that allows people to help other people by remoting into the PC of your mom, your dad, helping them fixing problems he has on the other side. That's a very common use case, and we have about 200 million users globally that are using our product in that way. Then we do have also software that enables collaboration in the very much same way. It's the same user base, and what they do is they share the screen. I get thank you emails by many customers saying, hey, you helped me connecting my family across the globe. It's a great and simple tool. The third one, that's where we're actually making the money, is we have the same tool with more features, and we allow IT departments to really remote into the PCs and remote into devices like smartphones, tablets, and fix the problems that users have. And we have about 400,000 customers in that field. And lastly, that's the piece I want to focus on. You can imagine if you do remote into something, it really doesn't matter anymore whether you remote into a PC, smartphone, tablet, or whether you remote into an Internet of Things. So our task, and I give you some examples on how we are doing it, is really to expand our service into the Internet of Things world, because not only do we know that there are like 10 times, 100 times more devices out there, but that's also where the problem actually gets even bigger for someone who wants and needs to manage IoT devices. So how big are we? And just to give you a flavor on that, we are a global company based out of a capital like Berlin called Göppingen, close to Stuttgart. No, it's actually a very small town. And people wonder how come that a company with that range can be there, but the founder was really from Göppingen. We have offices across the globe. We are very proud that we have about 40% of our employees being women. And within the company, we speak about 40 different languages. So we are very diverse. The software gets downloaded about 20 million times every month. We have about 1 million new licenses every single day. And we connect about 30 million devices across the globe in every given moment in time. So that makes us a quite unique company in our space. And what's really at the core of what we are doing is we make the business free for private use. And we crossed an incredible number last October. We had over 1 billion devices or licenses installed globally, and we are now over 1.2 billion a couple of months later. So IoT, why is IoT important for us, and why are we doing things differently in the world of IoT? This is the Gartner hype cycle, and the very, very top, where is it? Here, peak is when it's at hype. And where is IoT at the moment? It's at the peak. So now you wonder, why are we investing in IoT? And we do because we believe we can really take the IoT hype, from a hype into making it reality, and I'll show you some of the examples. And in classic IoT, you collect data and you try to analyze data and you try to do something with it. We go a different route. So what you can do with our product is really remote into the device and use the device as if you were sitting or in the device itself. And I brought some examples, as I said, with me. One of which is smart glasses. It started with Google. They came up with the Google glasses, and there are now a couple of companies out there that have created smart devices, and we have approached all of them, and we have already use cases where we can remote into the smart glasses, so someone in the back office sees exactly what the person is seeing and can tell him what to do in case he doesn't have the skill set. It can also be used in operations or in surgeries. It can be used in different very remote locations. That's a use case we have promoted, and we have users out there. Another case is in the field of point of sales, POS, which is something I'm sure all of you came across. So what are we doing there? And that's a quite unique use case. One of the biggest chains in the world, which I cannot tell you the name of the chain, they have about 33,000 point of sales out there. And in the past, the franchisees had to go to every single office and every single shop they had, go open the point of sales in the morning, and come back in the evening and close the point of sales manually. In case something happened, he had to go there and help him change something. Now he can do it from wherever he is, remote in the point of sales, open it in the morning, close it in the evening, and he can do remote support in case something is happening. It saves them an incredible amount of time and also money. And this is only one of the use cases we have in this respect. Another use case is in the field, in a completely different field. It's in the field of agricultural devices. And there actually I can tell you the name of the company. It's called Trimble. It's, I think they are based out of Ohio. And what they do is they make GPS-based devices for water irrigation systems. Also what they do is they have these GPS systems in tractors, in cars that are used by the farmers. And very often the farmers don't know how to handle this. And I like the music. So what they do is, now with us, someone in the back office can remote into the GPS device, and without interaction of the farmer, they manipulate it and they tell him what to do, and they change paths. It actually goes so far that with TeamViewer they can tell the tractor on which way to go without the farmer having to interfere with his device. Very interesting. It's changing the way how people do business. So why is IoT so important for us, and why are we delivering a solution for IoT even today? First of all, it's really transforming the way they are doing business. They can deliver services in a quite unique and different way. They have not done it before. It's really transforming a lot of industries. Not only the ones I've shown, but I could give you 60, 100 different use cases that are out there. And secondly, IoT is generating different business models where from one location you can actually serve the whole globe. And also there we have a lot of different use cases out there. So what is our goal? Our goal is really to build and expand what we have. And wherever you see a device out there, we believe in the future TeamViewer will be installed on that device. And I also believe that whatever we've done today with the standard BC world, I think is going to be small compared to what we will do in the future with IoT. So thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of the day.